In today's entertainment report, Britain's Barbara Daly does makeup for the stars, and Paul Soles is a hit at Brighton Beach. First, here's our trivia question. What is television's longest-running network primetime series still in production? How often can a makeup artist say they've had their work seen by 700 million people at the same time? That's the estimated number of people who saw the royal wedding in 1981. And Barbara Daly did the makeup for Princess Diana on that eventful day.
I was asked by the beauty editor on English Vogue, whose assistant was, in fact, the Princess of Wales' own sister. It was her assistant. If I would like to meet her and go and do a test makeup, and I suggest I would be delighted to do that. So we did do, and we met, and then she asked me if I would do her makeup for the wedding, and I said, oh, yes, please. She is a beauty. It was a bit like gilding the gingerbread. I mean, you can't, what can you do? A very beautiful 19-year-old, you can only just make them look a little better, but I could live inside that phase.
Daly, who is in town promoting her own new line of makeup called Colorings, has done makeup sessions for thousands of people, from Joan Collins to David Bowie, Raquel Welch to Paul McCartney.
There were two reasons that I did it. One was Linda, who rang and said, you've got to. And since that, it's very hard to say no to friends, I've got to tell you, you don't know how to say it. And then it was that particular scene, really. It was very much makeup influenced by what was going on in the street in London, street fashion. Oh, the guys didn't like having it on very much. I mean, no man likes to wear that much makeup.
Barbara's other film work has included Barry Lyndon and Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange. In fact, the image that she created for the Droogs in Clockwork Orange was a forerunner of the punk look.
The punks have really, mostly in London, but also in some of the big provincial cities as well, they've really taken over, but they've taken it even further than I ever conceived it would happen. I mean, sky-high hair, red and green, American haircuts, very elaborate makeup. It's almost like tribal war paint now.
You're an attractive man, Jack. Women like you.
Me? Attractive? You really must think I'm dying, don't you?
You don't know women like I do. Promise me one thing. If anything ever happens...
Theatre Calgary's new production of Neil Simon's Brighton Beach Memoirs is charming audiences at the Max Bell Theatre. The play stars 17-year-old Calgarian Kent McNeil and Paul Soles, who's been a well-loved personality in Canadian TV, radio, and theatre for more than 30 years. Soles says that Neil Simon's plays are so popular because he's such a sharp observer of people and writes wryly about situations that allow us to laugh at ourselves.
I think because of the fact that the play, and this isn't often said, is about decision-making. Everybody has decisions to make in this play, and the ability of a human being to deal with important decisions, to make them quickly or firmly, to live by the consequences, that's what life is about. And I think that's what Simon has encapsulated so perfectly in this, and that's why Brighton Beach is different from his other plays and so good in itself.
Famed blues guitarist Mac Guitar Murphy plays the King Eddie through till Saturday. The Center for the Performing Arts is having a birthday bash. It's free to the public this Saturday. The entertainment includes the Calgary Philharmonic, the Foothills Brass, Wild Rose Dixieland Band, and the Sailcats. And ATP and Theatre Calgary will be staging scenes of their current plays. If you've never been to the Center, now's your chance to take it in for free. The USSR State Symphony Orchestra, conducted by Eugenie Svetlanov, will be performing Sunday at 3 at the Jack Singer Concert Hall. Next Tuesday, Dan Seals plays at the Jubilee. A Welch group called Jean Loves Jezebel will be in McEwen Hall at the U of C on Tuesday.
You're all I ever wanted, you belong to me.
In trivia today, we asked, what is television's longest-running network primetime series still in production? The answer is 60 Minutes. For entertainment, I'm Jaime Wohl.